KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Bill Quenga, who's currently stationed in Las Vegas, graduated from Southern High in 2014, where he played baseball for the Dolphins. Most recently, pitching for the Guns in Japan during the height of the pandemic back in 2020. Tell us about the league that you played in while you were stationed in Japan.
So the league in Okinawa was a Class C league. That's what they called it. And it consisted of 8 to 9 teams, I believe. So somewhere around there. And I'll tell you what, the baseball players there are very good, very disciplined, very patient, and very respectful.
How were you able to get involved in a league that was primarily based with all local people from Okinawa?
It started with one of these security contractors who was also Okinawan. He was stationed aboard Kadena Air Force Base, and his name was Hiro. So he was a friend of my cousin, and my cousin introduced me to him. So I talked to him about baseball, how I wanted to play and experience playing with in a foreign country. So he offered to provide me a tryout in front of his team. So especially for half of the team that wasn't there, he videoed me and sent it to the team to ensure that, you know, this is what they wanted. And right away they responded back saying, yes, we want him. So I think it was about maybe a couple months later is when I started playing with them, not fully, because they were still filling me out, but I was officially on the team maybe after my third game.
How was it playing baseball during the height of the pandemic? A lot of restrictions and not really understanding the language barrier with your teammates.
So with the height of the pandemic, it was actually pretty weird because the places that we played in, I would say it was pretty cool. You wouldn't think that there would be a baseball in that location, a baseball field, until they sent you the location. You drove up and there was actually a full-size baseball field. Now with the language barrier, I was lucky enough to have at least one or two teammates that actually spoke good English.
You were playing regular baseball and junko baseball. So as a pitcher, it was quite challenging for you because on certain pitches, you had to handle the ball a certain way.
Yes, and with the junko ball, it seems slightly smaller. So with your release points on the ball, you have to really you have to feel that seam on the ball. It's not like a regular baseball where you can feel the seams on the ball. With junko, it's slightly smoother. So if your hands are sweaty, you have to really grip that ball in order to throw what pitch you want it to throw.
Talk about just a little bit of what the award in detail was, as far as, like you said, strikeouts, leader, or what was it exactly?
So with that pitching award, after every season, it's a tradition in Okinawa. Maybe I can't really speak for all of Japan, but I know in Okinawa that was a tradition at the end of the season. One pitcher out of the whole league will get an award for however many strikeouts they had, like whoever had the highest. And I think I topped out at I had like close to 45, if I might say, close to 45 strikeouts. So yeah, but it took a lot of patience with the ball and learning how to throw that ball.
Anybody out there you want to thank before I let you go?
Of course, I would like to thank my family. You know, first and foremost, coming from humble beginnings with my baseball family growing up, the Quenga side. The Quenga side was very big on baseball up to this day. Even my Tyrant side, my mom's side. My grandfather was actually in the Air Force. He played in the Air Force team, and there was one award that I will never forget. It was on the wall of my grandfather's house. It was called the Iron Man Award, and with that award, that came a lot of patience and a lot of hard work. So I remember asking my grandfather, what was that award about? And he said, one day you'll figure it out. But I haven't got to that level yet. I mean, you know, being selected to the military all-star team is actually pretty nice to do. But with my grandfather saying that I'll experience it, I think it's just right now I'm just starting off. I haven't really felt what he felt yet.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.